Yo, what's up everyone, OOfro here, and today we have got the Graveyard Draft Challenge inside Clash Royale. This challenge is free to join, and you actually get the chance to win 3 Graveyard Legendary cards, which is absolutely insane. We're going to go through this, hopefully I can get the full 12 wins, and it's Draft Challenge, so it's always interesting and fun. You get some really unique decks, so let's just see what happens. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you guys leave a like. Leaving a like always really helps out the channel, and I hear a little rumor that you guys actually get legendary cards after liking the video, so smash that like button and see if you get a legendary card. Also, if you guys could subscribe, that would be awesome. And without any further delay, let's hop into the challenge here and see what we get. It's 12 wins or 3 losses, and we're going to do the first battle here live. So normally when I draft decks, I just try not to counter myself, so straight away we're picking Flying Machine. It's very versatile. Then we're going to pick Giant for a bit of a win condition. Then we're going to go with Cannon Cart, I think. And finally, wow, okay, Barbarian Heart. Our deck is very heavy. As always, draft, I pick 4 cards, my opponent picks 4 cards. I think Graveyard is in every single one of these, so having stuff like Giants and tanky units is going to be very helpful. And we know my deck's very heavy, so I'm just going to wait. I'm okay waiting till double elixir time. This guy throws me the good luck. He's being nice. Unheard of. Okay, he plays bats. We're going to play a Flying Machine, just because I don't really have anything else. Okay, and then he plays a mortar, so we're going to play a Cannon Cart. I just don't want the mortar hitting my tower, pretty much. And wow, this stuff is going to work. We're actually going to play a Graveyard. We're just going in. So this is a pretty aggressive push. Of course, the Valkyrie I gave him. The Valkyrie's going to be so good against Graveyards all the time. I really was not thinking about that. I need to remember that this is a Graveyard challenge, so Graveyard's going to be in every single one of these. That's an amazing fireball. Getting the Dark Goblin, the Fire Spirits, and the Valkyrie. We already took this guy's tower. So as far as I'm concerned, good job. We are like in a good spot. Now his mortar is locked onto my tower. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just going to play this Barbarian Heart, and this guy's pushing the other lane. As soon as I played that Barb Heart, now I'm in trouble. This is the problem with the deck. Like I said, it's very heavy. Of course, I didn't make that on purpose. It just kind of happened that way. But we have got a Barbarian Heart down at the moment, and we got a okay push going towards him. This push isn't going to take his tower or anything, but it's just going to, you know, do a bit of work. And very slowly, we're going to just chip away at this guy. Going to play a Cannon Cart here just to take care of that Dark Goblin. And we're actually going to Graveyard his tower. Okay, unfortunately, the Cannon Cart didn't get in range to take the tower aggro, so that's kind of bad, but we're going to play another Barbarian Heart. I just want to keep the pressure going down this lane. We're going to play a Goblin Gang to counter this Goblin Barrel, and he threw arrows. Okay, that's fine. Everything's fine. Going to play a Cannon Cart here in the middle just to take care of that Dark Goblin. Cannon Cart then goes onto the tower, and it just does work every single time, which is fantastic. Going to play a Flying Machine at the back here. Just, you know, doing very slow pushes right now. We're going to play a Giant. That's just to take a bit of heat off everything. And that guy's rush got taken down fairly quickly, I would say. That was good. We're going to now play a Graveyard since we have so much stuff going towards this guy. And this should be the GG push. There's a lot of stuff on his tower, and yep, he can't defend it. Good game. So like I said, a lot of unique decks. That deck was actually pretty fun to play, I'm not gonna lie. But we're going to do that and hopefully get near 12 wins, and I'll join you guys a bit later on in this challenge. We are of course going to get other one-time rewards along the way, which I will collect. And yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, so we are now 10-1 in this challenge. I've had some very interesting games, but we do have 2 one-time rewards left, another Graveyard and a Skeleton Army. So let's see if we can get them together. And I really enjoy Draft. Draft is so fun. It's very different and unique, and a Graveyard has been in every single game I have seen, so yeah, that's always something to keep in mind. Here I'm going to pick Zap because I have bats. I don't want him to be able to counter my bats very easily, and we're going to finally pick Rascals there. And we had a very spell heavy draft then, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Right away he goes in with a Royal Giant. That's just aggressive, but that is going to do some damage. The Royal Giant is just so strong, and he plays a Wizard, so what I'm going to do is actually just play Royal Recruits at the back. I'm doing that just to slow him down a bit. We're then going to play a Baby Dragon for this Wizard. The Royal Recruits did get taken out, but you know, that's fine. I was doing it more to cycle them, and here we're going to zap the minions. That means they're just going to get taken out by the tower, doing no damage. And to begin the draft, I normally just see what my opponent has like in his deck before I go too heavy on a push. Okay, so we managed to defend that Lava Hound okay, I would say. We actually do have Rascals and Graveyard, which is fantastic. Doing some okay damage here, and we're just going to play Royal Recruits to take care of this Royal Giant. He plays minions as well. We're just going to play a Baby Dragon. It's going to support this rush, and it should force him to play something else. Otherwise, we're just going to get a ton of damage in here. Yep, he plays a Tesla. Still getting good damage in. And what my game plan is to focus both towers at the same time. How well that's going to go, only time will tell, but we are going to go in here with a Graveyard. The Rascal combo, like I was talking about earlier, he actually had to fireball it, which is fantastic. That wizard is a huge problem, and so is this Lava Hound right now. But we should be okay. I'm going to play guards here just to help out against this wizard. Going to play more Rascals, and I'm really focusing on this left tower. I really don't want this guy to get the 1 crown win on me, and I just miss it by, let's say, 100 damage, because that would be terrible. There we go, we got it. I played a Baby Dragon just because I got a bit panicked. That was actually a misplay. But hey, we play Rascals here. We play Bats. And we're going to play another Graveyard just to go in here. The wizard's actually distracted on my Rascal, which is fantastic. We also played guards just to help out, and the Baby Dragon. This should be the second tower taken down here, and we win the game just like that. So yeah, me going for the 2 crown really paid off in that game, and we are now 11-1. Okay, so we are now 11-2. I just choked a game, which is terrible. But we are going into the very last game here. This is make or break. Will we get the Graveyard or will we choke? Tesla or Sparky? We always pick the Sparky. The Sparky is so good. Prince or Bowler? We're going to go with a Prince. Minions or Spear Goblins? We're going to go with Minions. And finally, Zappies or the Baby Dragon. I have to pick Zappies, otherwise they would counter my Sparky. Oh, we have Giant Prince. We have Giant Sparky. Okay, this is looking like a very fun game. And right away, he just plays a Golem at the back. So we're just going to rush this right lane very heavily. We have a giant, we got minions, we got zappies, and yeah, that should be a tower. As for this golem, I'm going to have to play a Sparky for it, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Look at how much damage we just did to this guy. It's insane. Now, there's stuff coming towards me. I'm just going to let my tower deal with it. The Sparky continuing to do work on this golem. The golem barely did any damage, and it's now going down the lane. So we're going to just play a prince to support this Sparky, and we're also going to play some zappies. The Zappies here are made to try to take out the Baby Dragon. He played a defensive Graveyard, which is actually very smart of him. And just look at that Tesla placement. So we're going to play a Knight at the back. I don't really want to play too much just because that Tesla is a thing. Okay, he plays a Golem again at the back. So we're just going to do the same thing. Giant minions down the opposite lane. And again, we're just going to get damage done. He actually fireballed the minions, which is fine. We're just going to Sparky this Golem. And this guy is slowly but surely going down. This time, I'm deciding to mix it up. I'm going to put a Miner for the Sparky and put a Prince down the other lane. Just so this guy can't Graveyard me as easily. Going to also split my Zappies. Okay, we're going to play a Knight to distract the Baby Dragon, and then minions for the Bowler. There's another Baby Dragon. That's terrible. Okay, we're going with a Sparky. Sparky, carry me. Okay, I also played an Earthquake. I didn't know if the Sparky was actually going to take everything out. This guy has such little health left on that tower. We did take out the tower, luckily. And that looks like good game. The Sparky really carried us. Sparky is so good in draft. It's so hard to deal with. And boom, that is the 12th win in this Graveyard Draft Challenge. Getting our 3rd Graveyard from that challenge. We now have 10 out of 20, which is fantastic. We also have some chests to open. But yo, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you guys leave a like. Of course, subscribe if you have not already. And let me know in the comment section how many wins you got in this challenge. It's always interesting to find that out. Nothing too great from this chest. And also for people wondering, I am going to give you a little ladder update right after this chest. So if we look at the ladder, you guys can see here, we made it to Masters 2 and we are very close to our personal best. Right now, as you can see on the left here, we are at 5,454 trophies, and my personal best, my highest trophies here are actually 5,509. So we are literally just a few wins away from getting to my personal best, and then hopefully onwards to Masters 3. So really awesome stuff. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Like I said, make sure you guys take care, brush your hair, and peace out. Woo!